All right, back for more. Let's dive back into the world of Miso Hungry, Poppy Trill, Aurora, and Decklin.
I'm ready. Where'd we leave off?
Right, so last we saw them, they were heading to the Riverside Zoo in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. But something's off about this Scottsbluff, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely off. Like, everything's kind of decaying, you know? Not right. Even before they make it to the zoo, they run onto this weird force, like tendrils all rotted, trying to grab them. It's like a sign of something worse, deeper, corrupting the place, like a metaphor.
Totally. And they find out this rot is magical. Right?
Yeah, totally.
So it's not just some natural thing. Adds a whole other level to the problem.
Definitely. It really shows you, like, how negativity or whatever evil can spread, like, in our own lives, you know?
Right, like a disease.
Yeah, exactly.
And they know they got to stop it
Mm-hmm.
before it takes over the whole town. But even before they can get into the zoo, they find this talking parrot right at the entrance. What is that about?
That parrot, man, so weird. It keeps saying these strange things, like little riddles, almost warnings, you know?
Right.
Like, the chimps are crazy, but the hyenas, they're hysterical. Or, lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Huh.
It's like making fun of them, but also, I don't know, hinting at something. More than just words.
Okay, that lions and tigers and bears, that's totally Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah.
Facing your fears and all that.
You got it. That cowardly lion sings that when he's trying to get brave enough to, you know, face the witch. So maybe this parrot, in its own way, it's foreshadowing, you know, the fears our heroes are going to have to face.
Ooh, okay. And it specifically said the hyenas are hysterical. That's got to be important. Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hyenas, they always got that cackling laugh, right? That hysterical sound. So maybe it's hinting that this corruption, it messes with their minds too, like twisting their emotions, driving them crazy.
Wow. Okay, so this parrot's way more important than I thought. But anyway, back to our heroes. They take out the bear enclosure first. And the book really makes it sound creepy, you know, like choked with vines and this feeling of rot everywhere.
Yeah, it's like they're walking right into the center of it all, you know, like this oppressive force is closing in on them. And then there's that message from the parrot, remember? The metal door in stone. Makes you wonder what's hidden in there.
For sure. And as they go deeper in, they find this huge egg, just pulsing. Turns out it's an owlbear egg. But before they can even react, they run right into a giant owlbear, like twice the size of a normal one. Where does that come from?
Owlbears are already, like, powerful creatures, right? Untamed wilderness, all that. But this one's been twisted by that same force that's messing up the zoo. Its size that just shows how much this dark energy has messed it up. Even more dangerous.
And those glowing purple eyes. Freaky. Not to mention all that necrotic energy coming off it.
That necrotic energy is interesting. It's like the core of death and decay. It's not just about hurting you. It's about destroying life itself. So it makes sense that a creature all about rot would have that power.
Makes sense. But it's a nasty fight, you know. Claws ripping, that beak tearing, that blast of necrotic energy. You really feel how desperate it is. They're not just fighting the owlbear. They're fighting this whole corruption thing.
Right, and think about what it does to our heroes, especially Miso. He's all about instinct, primal urges, right? This fight, with all that death energy, it could wake up something bad inside him.
You're right. He already gets those fits of rage. This could push him over the edge.
Yeah, could totally happen. That fight within himself, to stay in control, that's just as interesting as the actual fight, don't you think?
Totally. You really want him to, like, beat this darkness inside him. Hold on to the good. But speaking of good, you know what happens after they finally take down the owlbear?
What? What happens?
That giant egg they found, it starts moving and then it hatches.
A baby owlbear.
Yeah. Tiny, all fluffy, and it doesn't seem to be affected by the corruption at all. It's like a little bit of hope, even with all the bad stuff.
That's beautiful, isn't it? This little innocent thing coming from, well, that messed up monster. It makes you think about life and death, you know? How even in the worst places, there's always a chance for something new.
And guess who takes this little fluff ball home?
Poppy.
You got it. Poppy Trill, one always trying to prove herself. She sees this baby owlbear and melts. Names it Hootie.
Makes sense. Poppy wants approval, right? And she finds it in the weirdest place. A baby owlbear. Maybe this little guy will help her grow up a little.
Yeah, definitely a turning point for her. But before they can even process this new pet, remember that awful stench? It leads them to the hyenas, and, well, it ain't pretty.
That parrot said the hyenas are hysterical. I think we're about to find out what it meant.
Oh, you have no idea. They find 3 hyenas just covered in blood, tearing apart an elephant. And there's this purplish stuff around them, and they're snarling, snapping, laughing like crazy. It's like they've gone totally nuts.
It's like classic horror, using animals to show our deepest fears. These hyenas, they're usually scavengers, but now there's something way worse. Their bloodlust, that crazy behavior, it's the corruption taken over. Maybe even a hint of what could happen to our heroes.
It's seriously creepy. And the violence here, it's way more intense. It's not just about rot anymore. It's like pure brutality.
And that brutality, that's Yeenoghu, right? The Knoll god of all that violence and savagery. He's getting stronger, twisting these creatures into something horrible.
It's like the story keeps building the tension, First the rot, then the owlbear, now these hyenas. What's next?
It's like a symphony of darkness. Each part getting louder, leading up to something really scary. And I think it's about to get way worse for our heroes.
Oh, I think you're right. Because after they kill the hyenas, it gets even weirder. They blown up, explode, and turn into these gnolls, covered in blood, and even meaner than before. Like a nightmare.
That transformation means things have changed. Big time. It's not about fighting off corrupted animals. It's about taking on the source of the evil. And Miso and Decklin, remember, they almost lost it against the owlbear.
You're right. This is going to be a crazy fight.
But what's even more interesting is how this is going to test them, Not just their strength, but their minds and hearts. Can they stay themselves against all this brutality, or will they give in to the darkness? That's the real question.
And we got to wait for part 2 to find out. This is getting good, huh?
Totally. This deep dive is just getting started. I can't wait to see what happens next. Man, you can just feel it, right? That tension. They just saw those hyenas turn into, these messed up gnolls. It's like something really bad's about to happen.
Like the story's taking a breath, waiting to, hit us with the next big thing. And it does. They take care of the gnolls, but then right when you think they can relax, the ground starts shaking.
That's where it gets really scary. It's not just random creatures going crazy. There's something behind it all, controlling it.
And it's terrifying. From that ripped up elephant, this huge monster thing comes out. Like a gnoll, but way bigger. Dressed all savage with his flail, and it's got 3 heads. It roars, and you can almost hear it whispering a name. Yeenoghu.
The avatar of Yeenoghu, the Knoll god, all about violence and savagery right there in the world. This changes everything, wouldn't you say?
Totally. It's like all that creepiness, the rot, the crazy animals is all leading up to this. This is like the heart of everything they've been fighting.
Exactly. It's not just about stopping the rot anymore. It's about fighting the thing that's causing it. And fight a god, even just part of one, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah. And the fight. It's brutal, blood everywhere, rain pouring down, and Yeenoghu's just tearing things up. But it's that flail. That's what really gets me. It's not just hitting them. It's messing with their minds, too. With Yeenoghu's madness.
Yeah, that's a great detail. It adds another layer to the fight. It's not just about being strong or skilled. It's about resisting this attack on their minds.
And some of them can't resist. Miso and Decklin, they get hit by the flail and they just lose it. Go totally crazy. All rage, bloodlust. It's rough to see them. Normally they're the heroes, but they give in to this primal madness.
Yeah, it makes you think even the strongest people can be vulnerable, right, to darkness. It makes you wonder, can they come back from this? Will it change them forever?
Those are the questions, right? The ones that keep you hooked. And then there's Poppy. She somehow stays focused. Doesn't lose it, even with all the chaos around her.
It's funny how it's Poppy, the one who's always kind of overlooked, who steps up here. It's like she has to be strong with everything going on.
And she gets it done. In the end, it's Poppy who takes down Yeenoghu, sends him back to wherever he came from. Talk about a boss move.
It's a huge moment for her. She's not just trying to prove herself anymore. She's a real hero, a leader.
Like she finally figures out how strong she is, right? And speaking of strong, after Yeenoghu is gone, they find some serious weapons. Like Christmas for adventurers.
Those weapons, though, they're more than just weapons. They're like symbols of how powerful Yeenoghu was. But they could be dangerous too, right?
Oh, yeah. There's always a catch. Like Miso gets this giant gold hammer, comes back to him when he throws it. Pretty cool, right? But it also whispers stuff to him. Bad stuff.
That's a perfect example of how power can be tricky. It gives your strength, but what does it take? I wonder if Miso, with his anger issues, can handle it.
Right. And Aurora, she gets these bracers made of fungus that poison whoever she hits. Super cool, but also kind of creepy.
Yeah, those bracers, they're connected to the corruption, right? The stuff they just fought. Can she use them without, like, being infected by it?
And Poppy gets a golden crossbow, shoots firebolts. Talk about an upgrade. Kind of fits. She wants attention, right?
Yeah, it's like her ambition all on fire. Will she use it right, or will it go to her head?
And Decklin, he gets these claws of Orcus attached to chains, grab onto enemies. Nasty stuff.
Claws of Orcus, huh? That's the demon prince of undeath, right? Those claws could have a mind of their own. Can Decklin control them?
It's like each weapon is a bomb waiting to go off, and after all they went through, facing their own darkness and beating a god. Are these things gifts or curses?
Yeah, that's the question. I bet it's going to be important later on, but for now, they deserve a break. They saw some horrible stuff, won a huge fight, and got super powerful.
Exactly. They need to relax, think about what happened, so they head back to Heights Tavern, their usual spot. It's got to be nice to be back with familiar faces.
Those quiet moments are important in stories like this. It's a break from all the bad stuff, a chance to be normal for a bit.
Totally. And it makes you wonder, what's next? You know, something's coming, but you don't know what. And that's exactly what happens. They're playing games, having drinks, and then...
Here we go, the calm before the storm, like the story's getting ready to hit us again.
The door opens, and there he is, the man in black.
Man, that's a great cliffhanger. Who is this guy? What does he want? And how will our heroes, with their new weapons and all their problems, deal with him?
It's perfect, right? Sets us up for the next part.
Totally. This deep dive has been wild, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Man, that man in black just shows up out of nowhere, all mysterious. Who is this guy? What's he want?
It's like, one of those classic things. The man in black always means trouble, right? Danger, maybe even, I don't know, something supernatural. Makes you wonder, is he part of what happened at Wazoo? Or is this something totally new?
Right. Is he good or bad? Does he know about that corruption stuff or about Inigo? So many questions, and they're just chilling at the tavern, finally getting a break, and bam, he walks in. Talk about bad timing.
Yeah, it's like Inigo put a target on their backs, Like now they're in a bigger game and they don't even know the rules.
And with those new weapons, some of them talking to him, some of them maybe, corrupted him. This could be bad, right? Are they even ready for this guy?
That's the thing, isn't it? They've done some amazing stuff, face down, crazy danger, but they're not perfect. They got their weaknesses. They can be tempted, And those weapons, they could make it worse, make them easier to control.
Miso's especially, right? That hammer whispering to him, playing on his anger. Could this man in black use that?
Oh, totally. Miso's always on edge, trying to control himself. He's an easy target. And he's not the only one with a weak spot. Poppy wants attention. Aurora's got those fungus bracers. Decklin's a werebear. They all got something this guy could use against him.
Yeah, it's like he's temptation itself, looking for their weaknesses. And the scariest part is, they might not even know he's playing them until it's too late.
Exactly. That's what makes this ending so good. It makes you doubt. We don't know if our heroes can handle this or if they'll give in to the darkness.
It's like the stakes just got higher. They beat Inigo, but now they got to face something way more sneaky.
That's what makes this story so interesting. It's not just about big fights and magic stuff. It's about what's going on inside them, the choices they make, the fight between good and bad that everyone deals with.
The whole zoo thing, it was like a test, pushing each of them to their limits. Miso with his anger, Poppy wanting to be noticed, Aurora with that dark power, Decklin and the werebear curse. It's like they're all right on the edge, and this man in black could be the thing that pushes them over.
Yeah, exactly. What's happening inside them is just as important as what's happening outside. That's what makes them real, They're not just heroes, they're people trying to do the right thing in a messed up world.
And that's why we like the story, right? We care about what happens to them, how they grow when they win and when they lose. So what do you think? Will they be okay? Will they fall apart? Are those weapons good or bad? What about Hootie? And who is this man in black, anyway?
So many questions. This deep dive has given us a lot to think about, a lot of possibilities, and that's what a good story does, right? Makes you imagine, makes you think, makes you want more.
You said it. This has been awesome. So many twists and turns, and that cliffhanger. Can't wait to see what happens next. So until then, keep those theories coming, and we'll see what happens to our heroes in Scottsbluff.